Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about habit that will make you to embrace your feminine energy. That is the Asian habit. Let me ask you about something. If someone asks you about feminine energy, what do you think of it? Do you think it's like wearing your clothes, looking athletic, putting perfume? It's not all about that. There is some feminine energy that you should put on yourself that will help. One of the habits is that, so place one hand over your womb before you go to bed. And if you no longer have a womb, or you don't have a womb for whatever reason, you still have energy of your womb. That's one thing. What does that mean? Obviously, when what do I mean by place one hand on your womb before you go to bed? It's a various point. There is a point throughout your day, and I want you to be sensationalized. Maybe you feel the best from your hand over your arm. Maybe you feel the energy of your arm. Maybe you feel a gentle pulsation. Whatever it feels, pay attention to it, because you want to know if everything is okay. So your womb is the most important part of your feminine energy. When as first you're doing, you're placing your hand, and it's that you could feel that thing, or you could feel something. So, like when you put your hand on your womb, on doing that, you are helping to rebuild your safety in your body. This is it will anchor you back to your feminine center, especially if you are always in your head or always feeling anxious. Also, the more that you connect to your womb, the better your period can become. It can change people, fertility. There's a lot that happen when your womb works incredibly. So that's one of the habits. The second one is, notice when you shrink your voice, then make yourself. Notice when you shrink your voice, then make you stay really one. That is, it means that know when you are vulnerable, because our feminine energy is expression at its core. That's why so magnetizing about feminine energy in the first place. If you look at it, for example, at Instagram, TikTok, not everyone who popular on those platforms also self-spoken, gentle, or picking around. Those all women you see around, they are powerful house because of their feminine energy. So that's another way of being in your feminine. Another habit is that number 3 of the habit is that 5 minutes of a day of central movement. Move. You could also call non-linear movement, which you can move around, you can walk around, you can just listen to music. Feminine energy flow it's not about static, not to stay in one place. It wants you to move, and doesn't have to necessarily move throughout physical movement. It can move through arts, so you can do something that you love. It can move through word, and also you can do poetry. It can also move through having beautiful moment with your dog, your cats, going out, picnic. That's it. There's so many ways of feminine energy flow. So move, because feminine shut down when she feel an agenda, what she want to do. That is another way. Another one habit is that, or habit 4 is, ask your body what she want before saying yes. Like people will talk, oh, let's do this and this and this. You always follow. Ask your body, that's what they're asking, is what you want, or are you just saying yes to make other people happy? So always ask your body what she wants before saying yes. It's easy to fall into people pleasing, autopilot and just say yes to whatever someone asks, even if you don't want to. Yes, I will go to the party. Yes, all the time. I can take that project, and even if you're doing in depth, yes, everything, yes, because that's unhealthy. You're unhealthy, and it's not good for you, because real feminine energy is about being deeply attuned and listening to what's actually happening in your body. I know this sounds weird at the beginning, but listen to your body. Always listen to your body, because in the same way, when it comes to relationship, your mind, you might be say yes. Some of you might remember or talking about doing something that you never want to do. So always talk to your body before you say yes. Number 5 habit is that swap achievement goal for aliveness goal. This one is game changer to start. I want to see, when you are a woman and in binary, your feminine energy, you also have a masculine energy. You're going to have that part of it. So swap achievement goals for aliveness goal. So that part of me, of being strong, that part of wanting to achieve a lot of goal is important, because as one goal, one point ahead it all, that is having more money, could have even possible imagining friendship, amazing, and all relationship dreams, because sometimes it's hard, and it's important to set some goals and to build your own achievements, because if you want to feel juicy, safe, cherished, radiant, alive, whatever it is, and you think that magically going to happen when you're going into relationship, you have got it backward. You feel it first, and that's what attracts people to you and happier on your journey. So always look for your achievement. It's important. So habit number 6 is practice pausing before reacting. Most wounded feminine energy show up in proactivity, not react or react. Always pause, think about your energy, peace, because this look like blaming or deflecting. It could be going nuclear when something goes wrong. It could look like being extremely needy for an opposed, and it could look like stonewalling if you don't know what in made them. I'm not telling you, you know that's about reacting. All that reactive behavior is get us into trouble so many times. If you're wanting to be a masculine partner and you want to predominantly be in your feminine, that kind of behavior is going to repel the person you're looking to attract. Does that mean when you don't ever get to have fucking moment, you need to recognize your power? Do not react, because when you feel triggered by something, can you take a moment to adjust your breathing and you react? It's right for you to stop away, breathe, and come back to respond. That is taking responsibility for your emotion and being feminine energy. Another habit is that, micro habit is that, number 7 is say I don't know without feeling guilt. This go back to being an autopilot without yes. When people say yes, what do you want to do? Yes. Say I don't know sometimes, but you can say thank you so much for the invite. I love to sit with you, but I will get back to you tomorrow. So I don't know yet, without guilt. When someone asks and you are busy, say I don't know yet, but I will tell you. It's all about your feminine energy, because the feminine energy is being comfortable and unknown. Most women are trying to figure every single thing out. But if you want to truly sink into your feminine energy, let yourself sit in mystery rather than scrambling for control. Another habit, that is the eighth habit, is that look in the mirror and gently admire yourself, or not so gently admire yourself. Look yourself to reverse. Let yourself be seen by yourself. When I look at client throughout exercise, when Zoom, look at yourself, love yourself, and then ask to describe yourself. So practicing this moment of looking at yourself, when you're looking, appreciating, be grateful. At least give yourself a word of affirmation. Don't really see yourself, because you can't even look into mirror and see yourself. How can you expect partner to see you? So see yourself, talk to yourself. Number 9 is that stop multitasking during pleasure. You cannot receive deeply if your nervous system is spiked in a million different directions. Your capacity to receive is a muscle and need to start working out, and that starts with being present. Most people don't recognize how difficult it is for them to be enjoy and pleasure of any kind, not just by sexual pleasure. While eating meal, while distracting, or having sex when we are distracted by someone. One of the biggest torment is when I feel like someone not present with me, particularly during right time. That is, be present. Stop multitasking when you are doing something. Number 10 is give your inner child a safe home inside of you. Give a safe home for yourself. No one will give you. When you are embodied in your masculine energy, you can hit goal and go to the gym and climb the cooperative ladder like nobody else. But of masculine armor is to build serving. So that is, give your inner child safe home inside you. So whatever happened to you because you have child trauma, give yourself peace. Think about yourself. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's all be in our feminine energy.